It is the Yoruba word for physical head, but it's also a whole lot more than that. Ori is your spiritual head, your higher consciousness, the creator and dispenser of your destiny, your inner spirit, your God self. It is where thoughts and emotions merge to become wisdom. It is where consciousness is both born and resides. Ori is the most efficient and highest level of communication between Olodumare and all his creations. Ori is the most important mediator and facilitator between the spirit realm and this 3D reality, between what is and what could be, between your current reality and your destiny. I'm Baba Bonregun, aka NaijaZen, and African spirituality, and particularly Ifa, is my calling, my truth, my purpose, and it's my pleasure to share with you some of that knowledge. This video is about Ori. It is long overdue, so my apologies. I know I promised many of you who've had consultations with me this video was coming, but better late than never. It is here now. Sit back, grab a pen, some paper, take notes, and enjoy. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the concept of Ori, the Ifa concept of Ori, and to give you simple exercises, which I call Ori work, that you can carry out on your own to begin connecting with and venerating your Ori. So make sure you watch until the end so you can make a note of those exercises that you're going to have to do morning and night. There'll be more videos that are going to be a bit more in-depth, where we're going to look into things like Atari, Akpari, Nu, Ori Akpere, Ipako, and Ibo-Ori, and all those things. We're going to look into those later on. But for now, I just want to introduce you to the concept of Ori so you can see how Ori can improve your life, how Ori is key to spiritual development. Ifa, the voice and wisdom of Olodumare, teaches us that before we venerate any other deity, we must venerate our Ori, our creator, our personal creator. Your Ori is the creator of and cannot be separated from your destiny. In order for your potential to be realized, it must come through your Ori. All manifestations in this actuality, in this 3D reality, must be sanctioned by your Ori. What many call luck is essentially your Ori at work. Ori is your governing personal creator. Every single communication between humans, Olodumare, and the cosmos is facilitated by Ori. It is important for spiritual growth to connect with, pay homage to, and venerate your Ori. Ori can be venerated by feeding, which we call Ori Bibo or Ibo-Ori, but also through words and even thoughts. When we do divination and you're told your Ori needs to be appeased, we're talking about Ori Bibo done the traditional way on your behalf. But you don't need to do divination to have your Ori appeased on your behalf. You can always request for your Ori to be appeased. For those who don't know how to do Ori Bibo, you can request it at any time and we'll gladly do it for you. For ease of understanding, I like to differentiate between Ori appeasement or feeding your Ori Bibo and Ori work, which is what we're going to focus on in this video, because that's something you can do on your own. There isn't any steep learning curve. You can literally start today and start the process of venerating your Ori, of communicating with your Ori, which is going to help you grow spiritually as well as other benefits. It has a whole range of benefits, which we're going to talk about. So, keep watching. So I guess the big question would be, why should we do Ori work? or why should we appease our Ori? As I've been repeating myself, saying Ori veneration is key to spiritual growth. I know in the diaspora there's a heavy focus on Orisha and everyone wanting to know which Orisha has their head before initiation. But like I always say to clients, a lot of us have forgotten the Ori, the O-R-I in Orisha. Your own personal supreme deity, your own personal creator, which resides in you 24/7. Your Ori keeps you in alignment with your destiny. Your Ori guides and leads your essay, your feet, towards fulfilling that destiny and favorable places. Your Ori will guide your feet to favorable places. That's what you want. You want your Ori to guide your feet to cool lands, what we say cool lands, which means, everything is kind of chill. And your Ori will guide you to places where you will be elevated. Your Ori protects you from negativity and evil. Your Ori scares you away from people, places, and situations that do not serve you. Doing Ori work, when you do your morning and night, when you communicate, when you venerate your Ori daily or as often as you can, increases your intuition, clarity, focus. Your Ori can go forth and bring the favorable things that you want into your life. That's when we say sometimes, you send your Ori on an errand. Your Ori can help you develop the characteristics you need to work on so that you become a better person, because as always in this tradition, Iwakbele, being of good character, is the goal. None of us are perfect. We're all works in progress, but your Ori can help you become the better person you want to be, the best version of yourself. If you need to work on your temper, if you need to work on certain bad habits that you have, if you need to work on tardiness, whatever it is, your Ori can help you achieve that. I often use myself, when I'm talking about Ori, I often use myself as an example. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not doing a lot of editing with this video, so there might be some bloopers, whatever, but I just have to get the content out because I've been promising you guys so many different videos and I'm pumping them out, especially this September, okay? Back to what I was saying. I often use myself as an example. One of the things we discuss in the Ifa introductory workshop, there was one yesterday, by the way, so if you missed that, you missed that, but don't worry, there's going to be there's a workshop monthly. So the next one is on the 20th of October. It's live, meaning you can sign up for it now if you want and catch the early bird. But one of the things we discuss in the Ifa introductory workshop, which we had yesterday and discussed, is how I ask my Ori to fill me with certain characteristics of the Orisha. Right? And during the workshop also, I share the exact words that I use and other power words, all right? So because I'm named after Orumila, the father of Ifa, and one of his characteristics is patience. So I always ask my Ori to fill me with that patience, the patience of Orumila, because I wasn't always the most patient person. I mean, actually the opposite. I tell my clients sometimes in consultation when we're talking about Ori and things like that, or in coaching, how, I used to time even grocery shopping. So I get to the grocery store, the supermarket, and I gave myself 20 minutes. There was already a cab booked to pick me up in 20 minutes, and I'm whizzing around the store. And by the time I'm ready to check out, if the checkout person was talking on their phone or whatever, I would snap at them and get all, not too pleasant. Now, I'm that person that the checkout person is trying to tell something about their life, and I'm listening, or they've got a gift for me because we're now friends. And all this turnaround, this change, a complete 360, has been because of my Ori and doing my Ori work and asking my Ori to be so that I could be a more patient person, so that I can have that particular characteristic of Orunmila, so that I can experience people and life in a better way. Truly experience people instead of running around like a crazy person from A to B to C to D, not really taking in what was going on around me. So now I have a better experience of life because I am more patient. And of course, it's necessary, doing this work because, some of you can be. Anyway, guys, for those of you who are always asking how you can support, I now have Buy Me a Coffee. So you can go to the link in the description box if you feel led to and buy me a coffee. If you're watching on your television, you can scan the QR code and buy me a coffee. And I'd appreciate it. It takes a lot of work to, get all this information together. And I'll be doing a lot of traveling soon. So buy me a coffee so I can keep bringing you more stuff and even better stuff. I'm going to go across the different countries in Africa and talk to all the people, the older people, and get some more knowledge from them and share with you guys. So buy me a coffee. When it comes to spiritual growth and personal development, we mustn't underestimate the power of Ori, like I just shared with you. So how do we begin to connect with and venerate our Ori? It's advisable to, incorporate your Ori work or praying to your Ori, however you want to phrase it, into your morning and night routines. I know some of you already have, morning and night spiritual routine that you do, whether you're doing your prayers or Ibo-Ori affirmations, whatever you're calling them. You have something you're doing, your meditation, your early morning meditation. Incorporate your Ori work into your routine so that it becomes part of your lifestyle, so that it's not something you have to think about every day. You just do it. It is part of what you do. It is part of who you are. Okay? So now, when venerating Ori, we cover our heads. So men will wear like this fila, something like that, or whatever you want to cover your head with, whatever you have. Women will, wrap their heads. However, I'm one of the people who also do Ori work in the shower. So obviously when I'm in the shower or if I'm using certain Ifa medications, I'm not covering my head. And, to be honest with you, some mornings, you're not covering your head. You may get up and do it. But officially, traditionally, you cover your head when venerating your Ori. If you forget one morning, or if you're like me and you like to do some Ori stuff in the shower as well, for me, it's okay. If in doubt, ask Ifa. For me, it's all right. But we're all different. If you feel led to always cover your head, then please do so. If you like the energy of water and you want to also do some Ori work, after you've done the one when you woke up, as soon as you get up, hold your head, do your Ori work. I'm going to tell you what to do, what to say. But when you go in the shower, because not everyone has a shower as soon as they get up. Some people have breakfast first. Some people check emails. Before you get involved with the world, hold your head, do your Ori work. But if you want to say some additional words of power while you're in the shower, which I encourage people to do, it's okay. It's okay to do that. I communicate with my Ori throughout the day, but I'm giving you what you should do morning and night. Okay? When you get up in the morning, hold your covered head, right? Pay homage, we always pay homage. Whatever I'm doing, I always like to start with homage and gratitude. So pay homage. You can pay homage to, this is the shorter version. When you're doing Ori Bibo, the homage and Iba and all that is much longer. This is just morning, you get up, hold your head, pay homage to, with both hands like so, pay homage to Olodumare, Ori, and Eleda, and then begin your Ori prayers, right? Begin your Ori prayers. These are the English versions I'm going to give you, but I am going to include some of the Yoruba words. And for those who are going to start, why are you doing English? Because most of my clients don't speak Yoruba, even some of the Nigerian ones. Surprise, surprise. Not all Nigerians speak Yoruba. Not all Yoruba people speak or understand Yoruba fluently due to colonization and the fact that we are all over the world. But I do still like to include some of the Yoruba words in there because they are power words. And I don't think all words need to be translated to English. Ori being one. I've seen Ori prayers in English where it's always my inner spirit, my spirit that I just call Ori, Ori. I'm not translating Ori. You can use other words for it in your prayer, that's fine. But I think it's important to actually say the word Ori. And for those who prefer, text, there'll be a free PDF. Check the description box. You can download the PDF free from my website. So, if you're on the go or if you're traveling or, you just want something to look at, because you're not always going to have time to listen to this video in its entirety to the end to hear the actual words I'm about to tell you. So there will be a free PDF. Check the link below and download the PDF. Okay, so like I said, any Iwure, any prayer, I start with Iba, homage and gratitude. Again, this is going to be in the PDF, but I'm going to speak it so that we know what I'm saying. Iba Olodumare, Ibo-Ori, Iba Eleda. I pay homage to Olodumare, Ori, and Eleda. Eleda is your personal creator. I say your name, Kunle, or whatever your name is, Tamisha, child of, say your mother's name. I give thanks to Ori for protecting me through the night and ask Ori to protect, guide, and lead me through this day. I have total trust and confidence in my Ori that today is going to be a good day, and at the end of the day, I will have reason to give thanks. Ori, I ask you to put a protective shield around me, protecting me from any and all evil and negativity. Wherever my name is called in evil altars or shrines, my Ori will not answer. Ori, I ask you to guide and lead my essay towards good health and happiness. Ori, I ask you to guide and lead my essay towards fulfilling my destiny. Ori, I ask you to guide and lead my essay towards prosperity and abundance. Ori, I ask you to steer me away from evil, negativity, ill health, poverty, and all which no longer serve me. Ori, bless me abundantly. Ori, do not let me labor in vain. Repeat those two lines 3 times. Ori sọ mí, Ori gbè mí, Ori jà fún mi, Ori mi má padà lẹ́yìn mi. I'm going to give you the English version of that now. Ori guide me, Ori support me, Ori fight for me. My Ori do not forsake me. Repeat that 3 times. Ashe. That is your morning Ori work. As you grow, as you progress, you're going to get better and you're going to start incorporating more of your own words so that you can personalize it, because remember, it's your Ori, it's not my Ori, but I'm giving you these things to get you started. Certain situations will be happening in your life. You're going to add things to it depending on your needs and what's going on in your life at the time. Okay? I also have Ori Prayers in the shorts, YouTube shorts, which you can check out. And more Ori power words. I have a new set of power words that I share during the Ifa introductory workshop. So again, if you want to sign up for that, link is going to be in the description box for the next Ifa introductory workshop. As I said, it's going to be a monthly thing where I share, how to get started with Ifa, what is Ifa, Ori, ancestors, Yoruba pantheon, all kinds of stuff. Nighttime, when you're done running around for the day, and it's time once again for you to connect with your Ori. So again, you're going to hold your head, right? And you'll be speaking into a calabash bowl or glass of water, whatever you have. Again, Iba Olodumare, Iba Ori, Iba Eleda, Iba Omitutu. That is, I pay homage to Olodumare, Ori, Eleda, and cool water. I, Nisi, or whatever your name is, child of, say your mother's name, I give thanks to Ori for protecting me through the day, and ask Ori to protect me through this night. If there's anything you want revealed to you while you sleep, ask your Ori to reveal it to you. And then repeat those words that we said in the morning. Ori saw me, Ori gbe mi, Ori jà fún mi, Ori mi má padà lẹ́yìn mi. In English, Ori guide me, Ori support me, Ori fight for me. My Ori do not forsake me. Repeat it 3 times, say Ashe. Put some of the cool water on your head. There are various, so many Ori prayers. I shared some other stuff with the workshop earlier tonight. So like I said, you will learn more as you get on, but you can start doing this today. If you're watching this probably in the afternoon or evening, you can start with the evening prayer. Then you pick up the morning, tomorrow morning, and start the morning prayer. That is beginner's level things to get you started in English, doing your Ori work. If you found this video useful, please share it. Some people want to know about Ori, so if you found the video useful, share it with someone who would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit that notifications bell, all that good stuff.